ground. Feel the bass when you not around. Golden glove with a triple crown. I'll raise the ring cause I hold it down. I'm about to chase money in case. Clean up base. Pick up the pace. I'm about to chase money in case. Clean up base.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the Seattle Mariners and the New York Mets. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I can't help but be impressed with the way these guys have come into this series and just flat out handled their business. They're hitting on all cylinders, and I don't want to fully count out the other guys, but if the last 3 games are any indication of how this will play out, I think this series could be over really quick.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Orlando Hernandez is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Boy, he was awfully good in this last one, only allowing 2 hits and pitching deep into the game in his last start to pick up the win. It'll be interesting to see if he can do that in back-to-back outings.
Now into the box, Mookie Betts. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For Seattle, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First pitch on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
First pitch, 7-0-6.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Good night for scarves and mittens. It's 48 degrees here at first pitch. Wind up the 2-0 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he will make the nice running catch out there as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. D-Row, how do they fight off elimination here on the road?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control. And that's the wind. It's blowing in. It's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach, not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
George Brett comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that. Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
So now to the plate, Lou Gehrig, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Brett leads off first with one away. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
In now, Ken Griffey Jr. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Throw over to the bag, and he's back in standing. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Count is 1-2 now. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. 2 out with a man at first. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. 1 left for Seattle. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Will look to keep their World Series hopes alive on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, his last one was good. I'm sure he'd like to pitch a little bit better. Was able to get into the 7th inning. Got a no decision in his last one. He needs to get off to a good start here to try to get him and the team in the win column.
So here is Kenny Lofton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. So take a look at ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Bounced foul. It's 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Bounce it to the left side. And there's one down now. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Dero, what's the key if they want to be crowned World Series champs here tonight?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
Into the box, Chipper Jones. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Drills right back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and the base hit.
Right there. You can't get the score at second and speed it when you make a good pitch. The ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And that'll will bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Runners on first with one down. Grounded back up the middle. Banks has got it over to Mazeroski. To Gehrig, and the double play ends the inning. We played an inning, still 0-0. Striding in is Mike Piazza. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
Fastball just inside.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Swinging a ground ball to third. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And can we please focus on Francisco Lindor, one of my favorite players in the game? Let's check a few boxes. Charisma, check. Switch hitter, check. Cannon for an arm, check. Hit for power, check. Enough said.
Standing in now, Cliff Floyd. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a miss now as Floyd finds himself in an 0-2 hole. Drilled on the ground to short. He's right there. On to first, and there are 2 down. And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? Next, it'll be Sean Green. And now the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman Anthony Rizzo.
First baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Pitch on the way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
And this will be fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Shohei Ohtani digging in next. The 0-1.
That's a ball.
going to be trouble. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion, while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
At the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Griffey Jr. is there. Let's see if they try it. And he might have thought about it at third, but with one away, decides not to risk it.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And let's take a look at outfielder Mookie Betts. You can make the argument he's the most dynamic player in our sport. Don't try and come inside with a fastball because it's getting turned around. But I don't think people realize how good he patrols the outfield. The ability to play all three positions with speed and a bazooka for an arm.
There's a line drive base hit to left field. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D'Lo. You get that base hit to give your team lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Stepping in now, Luis Gonzalez. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Brian Roberts, the next batter. But gloved by the third baseman for the out. And he will make it back in there. He's safe at third.
The 17th, Kenny Lofton.
Stepping in next, Kenny Lofton. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Junior's in pursuit. And he makes the catch as just the one run comes across in the inning. So it's one run on 4 hits here. No errors. And they leave the bases loaded.
I'm good. I'm with it. I get it. I got it. I'm good. You dig it? Squad hustle like a relay. Run it back like.
Set for the start of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Ernie Banks. Now here's the pitch.
0-1, no play.
The 1-0. Fouled away.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
1-2, the count to the Mariners shortstop. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Banks is retired, and there's one away.
Batting up, the second baseman.
Up next, Bill Mazeroski. Now here's the first offering.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
One out, nobody on. Slider, and that's in there for strike two.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Here's Mookie Betts. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw to first ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Mets 1 and the Mariners nothing. Stepping up is Chipper Jones. Base hit in his first trip. Now here's the pitch. Towards second. Knee high, he barehands it. It's there, he got him.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Green wages back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Bouncer up the middle. Banks to his left. He's got it. And that's the second out.
Now back, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
So a man at third here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. First delivery to him as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. One and 0. Here it is.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Lindor at third with 2 away. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Green waits on it. And that ends the inning. Mets leave one, but they're up 1-0. Digging in will be George Brett. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And now the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The first baseman, number 4, Lou Gehrig.
So bases are empty with one gone, and in steps the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. First pitch on the way. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. A ball and a strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that pin.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
To the plate now, Ken Griffey Jr. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitch his second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner. Mariners are down in order. They still trail 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And set to stand in the legendary free swinger Vladimir Guerrero. Now here's the first offering. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. 0-1 the count. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Good curveball, strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Before the 0-2, a look to first, and the runner back easily. Double play ball to second. 4, 6, but not 3 as he throws it away. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Well, when this play started, it all looked good. They get the lead runner, no problem, but he just doesn't make the return throw, and the hitter ends up safely at second. Not the result they were hoping for on what should have been a nice double play.
So now to the plate, Luis Gonzalez. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw over to Gehrig, and that's out number 2.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
So next to hit is Brian Roberts. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Hershiser sets. Here comes the pitch as he swings and hits a laser to right. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. Game 4 rolls along. We're back after this. And now here is Mike Piazza. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Count still at 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And a swing and a miss by Piazza, and he's a strikeout victim here.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Into the box, Cliff Floyd. Popped him up. Carter has a play. 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, John Green.
Digging in next, Sean Green, 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kenny Lofton. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And now pitch on the way. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
And here's a sinker that causes him to back away, as that just about got him.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring it home.
Now, Chipper Jones. Hot shot down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And that will plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the 0-1. Bounce towards the second baseman. Right to him. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now back, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Now a man at third with 1 away. And that brings in Anthony Rizzo. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
1 out and a runner on third. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Boy, sure taking his sweet time down there at the plate. He'll step out yet again. The next 0-2. slapped hard the opposite way. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. And now time granted here as they'll step out to rethink things down 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Go over to Gehrig, and that's at number 2. So a man at second here with 2 away. And Vlad Guerrero digs in at the plate. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. She'll come up empty that time on a sinker. It's strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Griffey waits on it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Mets lead this one 3-0. So now into the box is Ernie Banks to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Back up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Next for Seattle, Bill Mazeroski. First pitch of the AB now. Takes this the other way to right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now that's the right field.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way. High in the air out to center field. Lofton is there. And he makes the play to end the inning. Mariners are down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Luis Castillo enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 58, Luis Castillo.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Gary Carter.
Gary Carter.
Now here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. A sign now from Piazza, the 1-1. Line, but speared on a hop. And there's one away.
The left fielder, number 20. Good power.
Next up is Luis Gonzalez. He bounced out last time up. First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? Even the 8-9 players are solid. These days, you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Standing in now, Brian Roberts. No balls and one strike. A one pitch on its way. Left field and deep. Green ranges back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The relay throw on to first, a double play. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Game 4 heads to the 7th inning now. It's the Mets 3 and the Mariners nothing. And now in the box, George Brett grounded out in his last at-bat.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
Now, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Now the 1-0.
Hey!
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Stepping in now, Lou Gehrig. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a curveball taken for strike 2.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
At the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. No hits to this point. As a look, now the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
And he struck him out. So double digits now, 10 strikeouts for him thus far. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Next, here is Mike Piazza. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
The 1-2 pitch to Piazza. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Brett, the runner at first with 2 gone. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit in the air out toward left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Mariners leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0. For the 7th here, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Kenny Lofton. Now the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Green waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Chipper Jones.
So the next to bat will be Chipper Jones. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Betts at the track, the wall, and it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. His 3rd home run of this series, and the Mets have jumped out to a 4-0 lead.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money. And there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Into the box now, Francisco Lindor. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That evens it up 1-1.
Now, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Bases are empty, one man out. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Here he comes again, 1-2. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high, 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. Now the payoff pitch home. High in the air out to center field. Under it is Griffey as he takes it for out number 2.
First baseman, number 44, Anthony.
Next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Anthony Rizzo. Singled home a run in his last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 out, nobody on. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Rizzo will head for second. Long run for Junior, but this kicks off the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
This right here is the difference between an average hitter and a very good hitter. The average hitter probably doesn't do anything with that pitch, but this guy goes down and gets it, muscling it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
At the plate now, Shohei Ohtani lifted the other way down the left field line. Giving chase is Green. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 4-0 New York. Ready to begin the 8th, and the free swinging Cliff Floyd will stand in. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
Behind 0-2 now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. Guerrero is there to put it away for out number 1. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Next to dig in, Sean Green. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
0-1. in the air into shallow left center. Here comes the left fielder. But it's the third baseman who gets there to make the play. And that's the second out of the inning. So next to bat will be Ernie Banks. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's in there for a strike.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Well, this guy's been on top of it today, pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They trail here 4-0. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and set to stand in the legendary free swinger Vladimir Guerrero. Now the first pitch. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. On the run is Griffey. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 8, Gary Carter.
Now it'll be Gary Carter. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the AB now. Hit back up the middle. Banks has it. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in once again is Luis Gonzalez. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch on its way. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Take a deal, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week. Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
In now, Brian Roberts. Now a check swing. Did he go around? No, says Kenny Jansen. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Bounce to first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets strand 1, but they're in front 4-0. He'll be the first to bat here in the inning with his guys in need of some 9th inning magic if they're going to force a game 5. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. A reminder that coming up after the telecast concludes, we'll have post-game highlights for you as we look back at the key moments of this World Series matchup. Next to stand in is Mookie Betts. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance.
And he falls behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, I noticed pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2, but to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle, something's not coming back.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back on it is the left fielder, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run there for Mookie. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Yeah, they have everything to lose in this game, but it's obvious they have zero quitting them. They're going to battle until the last out, and with that homer, they're that much closer to prolonging this series.
Time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So a strong performance here as he worked his way into the 9th, but he'll let the bullpen try and close with the final 2 outs. Al Leiter answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. To the plate now, George Brett. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Brett behind, no balls and 2 strikes. Fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher, and he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Hey, very rarely do we see pitchers get into the 9th inning in this modern-day baseball. Terrific effort getting into the 9th. Outstanding effort on his part. Now it's up to his teammates to score some runs so they can pull out a win in this one.
Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Now the 2-1. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. Last chance for the Mariners. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And Vlad won't get there. This is a foul ball. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Struck him out, and it's over. They are World Series champions.
Well, they just clinched the World Series title in front of the home crowd, and no doubt about it, this town is going to be rocking and rolling tonight, just like this stadium is rocking right now as they celebrate something they'll remember forever. They are the World Series champions.
Back now on the show. More reactions now to this series-clinching victory. Down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new World Champs. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and our entire Fall Classic crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching the World Series.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious New York Mets, 4 runs on 14 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Mariners, 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game: 2 hours and 46 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight, and we remind you to please drive home safely.